All right, we're going to look at one of my favorite types of problems that they ask you about on the AP Calc exam. They can ask this in so many different ways where you're comparing the function, the first derivative, and the second derivative. So you just need to take a step back and make sure that you understand what you're looking at and what is being asked of you. So here you're given a graph of f, and it says that there's a differentiable function f, and h of x is equal to the integral from 0 to x of f of t dt. What that actually means is, in a very basic sense, that f prime of x is equal to h of x. So what we're looking at is a graph of the derivative. And I am being asked to take a look at all of these different values of h, the original function. So at 6, the most important thing to note when you're comparing these is one of these is going to be 0. So what is 0 here? Well, I know that h prime of x is equal to 0 because f of 6 is equal to 0. So I have h prime of 6 equals 0 because I know f of 6 is equal to 0. So now I have to figure out how I can go backwards to h. Well, h is going from 0 to x. So that is talking about the area from 0 to 6, right? That's what h of 6 is. H of 6 is equal to 0 to 6 of f of t dt. So I don't need to know what the actual value is. It's all underneath the x-axis. And since I'm going from left to right, I know that this is going to be a negative value. So right now I have that h of 6 is a negative. I have h prime of 6 is 0. And I'm trying to figure out what h double prime of 6 is. Now, most of the time you can just guess that it's going to be the one that's missing, in this case, the positive value. But how can you be sure? Well, h double prime is talking about the derivative of f of t, or the derivative of h prime. So I don't need to know what it is. I know that at 6, it's increasing, so it's positive. So this is actually the correct order to place them in. It's going to go h of 6 is less than h prime of 6, which is less than h double prime of 6. And there you have it. This is the right order. So just find the right answer and it's A.